Hello children, I am Shakuntala teacher. Today we are going to study science. Alright, in science we are going to learn about the small and the large intestines. Alright, so here I have drawn a picture of large intestines. As you can see, these big ones, the huge loops. Okay, this is the large intestine, and within it, all these wriggly wigglies, these are the small intestines, okay, the small pipe-like structures. Alright, so let's begin with the small intestines. Alright, so here are the small intestines, and this part, the part which joins from outside, okay, which comes inside, it is called the duodenum, okay, duodenum. Alright, and then which is over here inside, this side is called the Jejunum, Jejunum, okay, and alright, and the little part over here, this part of the small intestine is called the ilium. Alright, now that we have learned what these parts of the small intestine are called, let's learn about what they help us do. Okay, the functions of the small intestines. Okay, mainly there are three functions. Okay, digestion. Okay, it helps to digest our food. Second, it absorbs all the nutrients and vitamins. Alright. Third, it helps build the immunity of our body. So, three very interesting functions of the small intestine. Right. And now, let's move on to the large intestine. Okay, these big loops, they are called the colon. What are they called? The colon. Okay, now as you can see from here, these colons, they are ascending, they are going upwards. So, they are called the ascending colons. What are they called? Ascending colons. Ascending colons. Alright. These colons which are going from this side to that side, they are called the transverse colons. Okay, or the transverse colons. Let's write the transverse colons. One minute. Okay, trans colons. Right? Colons. And these colons which are coming downwards, they are called the descending colons. What are they called? Descending colons. D-E-S-C-E-N-D-I-N-G. Descending colons. Alright. And this part over here, my dear children, is called the rectum. Alright. And this part over here is the anus. Alright. Now that we have learnt about the names of the parts of the large intestines, let's see what it does. Alright, I have to tell you what is this. Over here, this portion is the appendix. I'm going to make it here. Appendix. All right. And now let's discuss about the functions of the large intestine. Let me tell you, my dear children, the large intestines do not help in digestion. Okay, they absorb water, a lot of water, all the collected food, okay, the excess food that is chewed and that is broken into tiny pieces becomes into paste over here. Okay, this happens mainly after the meals. Okay, and the movements of the large intestine is smaller. Okay, smaller movements, it makes it into paste, and then it passes it through the rectum, and we pass out the waste that our body does not need. Normally, it takes 16 hours to do so. Alright, now as you can see, the large intestine is 5 feet in span, 2.5 inches in width. Okay, it is 2.5 inches broad. It is smaller than the small intestines. Yes, the small intestines are bigger. Okay, but the large intestines are smaller, and this is their function to throw out all the waste from our body through the rectum and the liquid through the anus or the urinary gland. Okay, so this is the function of our large and small intestine. Okay, and they are all coiled up right over here below our hip. Okay, right below our hip. So I hope, my dear children, it wasn't a very difficult topic. I hope you have understood, and if you haven't understood at one time, please go on watching the video again and again till you can really understand. Mainly the functions of the large and the small intestines. Yes, my dear children, and if you like this lesson, do subscribe to my channel. See you again in the next class.